This is Capricorn Tarot, manifesting plenty and a love spell. Backfired is what I decided to title your reading. You have some really oddballs in your energies, Capricorns. I don't know who this read is gonna resonate with. Like, it's gonna resonate with some of you. I'm not gonna lie. You have some very unique individuals surrounding you during this time here. For those of you that are new, make sure to hit subscribe, smash the like button if you like my read here too. I'll help the channel grow. But Capricorns, let's discuss this. I was channeling a little bit before you read, just a couple different things here overall. And what we'll do is we'll get into the cards, but we will talk about the channeled messages and downloads that I got for you first. I do money, finances, career, relationships, sexual energies, day-to-day messages, my spirit says deck, I clarify with tarot, and I do spiritual oracle cards for your higher self. Hi Tito, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you. But you may also struggle with technology right now, Capricorn. I don't know why it wouldn't let me put my little nice blurb in the chat here specifically, but very interesting overall. So just something to pay attention to with technology or some different kinds of things here as well. But Capricorns, let me read to you my channeled messages. I just think this is going to be hysterical, and I think some of you are just going to kind of laugh at the things going on. So the song that I got in my head prior to your reading was like Fergalicious. I have no idea if she's Capricorn or she has it in your chart. If you have Capricorn, this is for you, but like Fergie, so like came through. And they also told me like blessings right away, like at the same time here, like as I'm writing this Fergalicious, and then they're like, right, blessings, hold on. So I feel like Spirit's sending you some sort of blessing here. And that could be anything small, you know. But up in the gym just working on my fitness, he's my witness, like was the lyric that came in for you. It's hot, hot. And then they were like telling me delicious. Like someone's checking you out at the gym here. Someone thinks you're sexy. Someone thinks you're hot during this time, Capricorns. So if you feel like you have anybody creeping on you, staring at you, staring you down, checking you out, they are. Pay attention to this. Then they also told me about like delicious meals and luxurious experiences and food during this time. I don't know what that's about, but well, it matches the cards that I pulled. So we'll get into some of this. But then they were also telling me a little bit, they were like, your upper back, your shoulders are getting really strong here for some sort of reason. There's something really good about that coming in. But they also said pay attention to tension and make sure that like maybe you're doing some progressive muscle relaxation. So squeezing and tensing the muscles and relaxing and releasing and maybe breathing here a little bit overall. Hello, everybody in the chat. Good morning. Good morning. Some other channeled messages that I got for you. This is where it gets interesting, Capricorns. They told me smoke and mirrors, and I was like, what the F? Like, why is that coming through? And it shows in the cards. And so someone around you is trying to embellish something, lie about something, bend the truth about something here, or spread lies or hate or manipulation towards you, and misleading information. And then we have the Ascended Master number 11 pop up overall, which talks about powerful growth, the ability to influence the world in powerful ways. It is the messenger number. So you might be a divine messenger during this time or receiving some sort of message. Highly sensitive old souls. That is you, Capricorns. You are the old souls, very empathetic, and you have the spiritual connection to the divine. Step into your unique mission. And this is associated with Neptune in particular, as well as the Greek god Poseidon. So some of you might be inclined to work with Poseidon. Maybe you have like a lot of Pisces placements in your chart in particular, but that's just something specific. And then they told me like mirror work. So you might be doing different magic in front of the mirror, or doing different types of past life regression, or doing things with mirror spells or casting or whatever. And then they were saying like scrying with fire and smoke kind of energy. So this is all about different types of things here overall in regards of a lot of things just coming in for your overall energies, Capricorn. So this is a Capricorn collective energy read message here. The angel numbers 111 and 444 are also showing up for you significantly. So those are my psychic downloads. If you're tuning in later, make sure to go back and watch from the beginning here. But it's very interesting, the reading here. So let's talk about the cards here in front of me. If you got Capricorn in your chart, this reads for you. But if you are a cross watcher at all, trying to figure out if your love spell worked on Capricorn, it didn't work. You went to a high priestess that didn't know what the F they were doing here. And I think it's kind of funny. I'm laughing at this, y'all. So out of your relationships, specifically here, Capricorn, this is the smoke and mirror energy. You had somebody cast a love spell on you because maybe they were too intimidated to approach you at the gym, but really you're not intimidating. They lack confidence to actually ask you out here. And then there's like this other energy. They literally cast a love spell and it didn't work. Backfired energy here. Meanwhile, you're off scot-free. 8 of Cups in the upright overall. But they went to this high priestess who didn't know what they were doing and took this person's money and it didn't even work. And they walked away with some hope here. Meanwhile, you're chilling, doing your own thing, and you are divinely connected just with the relationships in your life that are meant to be there. I kind of think it's hysterical. This is Gemini, Virgo energy, and also Cancer energy. Some people associate the high priestess with Pisces. You do you, take what resonates with you. That does match my download with, seeing the number 11 here, Poseidon overall. But you do have this magician, and we are in the year of the snake, Capricorn. So it's really interesting that someone's trying to be very snaky, abuse, different types of tools to get in your energy. Go to psychics, go to mediums, go to channelers, but this person doesn't realize that you have divine free will in regards to the relationships you choose to be in. Not trying to have this person, just completely be with you if you don't want to, okay? So you've been bewitched here overall is what this card says, but it doesn't even work, okay, Capricorns? And so this is something where I feel like you also rejected somebody and they thought, well, if I can just go and get a love spell done and then I will have you be the love of my life here, even if this person isn't single, right? Or even if this person doesn't like you, or even if this person, if their sexuality does not align with yours, like they're literally trying to do this and take away your free will, and that doesn't work here, and they have no protection. And so I'm just like laughing at this because I'm like, what's been going on here? So if y'all are cross-watching my Cappies read, like your love spell did not work on them. Capricorns stay in their fucking lanes. They literally are just doing their own stuff. They're like, yeah, cast the love spell. It's not gonna work. I don't love you here overall, okay? So I don't know who needs to hear that, but someone may also approach you again and try to ask you out here, and that's where the smoke and mirrors comes up, and deny it and be like, no, I never did that, when you're like, I can see clearly now, the rain is gone. That message came through in regards of music too here, okay? It's just so interesting. Hello everybody in the chat. I'm sorry to hear that, snow removal. I'm sending you and your partner a lot of health and hope and healing with everything too. Let's get into other parts of your cards here though. It's very interesting, Capricorn, because I talked about like luxurious, like food, meals, luxury, and you have like this bowl of fruit here and food, and it's overflowing. You have plenty of material things here, and I feel like some of you might have been like in a financial pinch overall because you had the caterpillar card. Things won't always be this way. A change is coming, and pay attention to your finances. And now it's like we can go out. Now I'm going to be celebrated. Now I have a lot of money that I'm manifesting because you trusted your intuition and you kept your eye on the prize here, okay? A lot of you are really moving forward with a lot of goals, specifically with money, finances, career here. And now you're kind of changing things up to attain more and attract more. It was interesting because I pulled the career deck, but then when it popped out, it wanted to show the card underneath it. So you have two cards. You have unfulfilled, and then spirituality wanted to pop up underneath that here, okay? So maybe some of you are just really unfulfilled, burnt out in a job job here, not enjoying what you're doing yet here, not liking it, and Spirit's kind of calling you to be a spiritual healer during this type. Maybe you also read tarot cards. Maybe you also read palms. It's also 444 here where I'm at. And I love that that message is coming through again when I said the angel number 111 and 444 is here for you. But back to you. This is something about occult wisdom, knowledge here, and really trusting that you can follow your spiritual path in a career endeavor here. You're guided to discover your own spiritual path. You may become a spiritual advisor, healer, or do anything with the occult wisdom. Your finances could also do some spell work. Ask your angels and guides for assistance here, okay? So call out to your team and your ancestors, your angels, your guides here overall. Maybe even doing like a little money jar or something. Doesn't have to be a big one. I know a lot of people do big ass jars and everything. You can do like little baby ones and whatever and have it in your site and do different things to just, if that helps you spiritually, okay? Or do some sort of ritual with that. Some of you might also be palm readers. You might also be inclined to work with crystals, roses. You might also make some sort of like money oil or relaxation oil with lavender here. Overall, you might also do Reiki. There's just a lot around like your hands overall, and like your hands are magical manifestors, okay? See that hand there specifically. A lot of you are unhappy with your income, but you might be too scared to make changes here. And Spirit wants you to move forward with this, explore your wants and needs, and consider a change. And what I thought was so funny and so interesting was, of course, the spirituality card wanted to show, because then boom, you got the Hierophant in the upright. You are a spiritual healer. You are a spiritual teacher. So Capricorns, with that old soul energy and your wisdom here, Spirit's like, share your gifts, share your talents, share the different things, the divine guidance that you have with the universe overall. Like, move into this more. Oh yeah, hi, and God of the Indo Whips, thank you all for being here. And yes, Tito, I love that, absolutely. So you might be inclined to just even do some things like automatic writing, do some things creatively, just even maybe doing your own psychic work here too, maybe with tarot, runes, divination. Like, you might also need to maybe meditate and just channel different guides and work with them specifically here, but you are being divinely guided down a spiritual path. And they're telling me like retreats, so you might be collaborating with people on retreats here. You know, some people will use a lot of energy healing tools, like maybe one person does astrology, maybe one person does Reiki, maybe one person does tarot, or maybe one person does just channeling the message, just being in the same space energetically with the person. I mean, take what resonates with you. There's so many different types of spiritual tools and healings out there, but Spirit's calling you to kind of play around with this and really master your craft, but they do want you to move forward with this and create a new future for yourself here, with the Knight of Wands behind that. And there might be some sort of collaboration with the Taurus or by Taurus season. You might be more confident to do this and move forward with that. And that's also Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So you may be collaborating in the community, but overall energy of Spirit says, deck, is now is the time to create. You have untapped creative potential. Do it now and shut up. 33. Step into your solar plexus chakra here. Shine bright. Don't dim your light. Turn it up bright. Be confident and keep sparkling. So 1221 could be a significant angel number for you, but also Ascended Master number 33, which is all about spiritually giving, caring energy, fostering unity here, groups. This is also Kundalini activations with the energy going up the spine here, Capricorns. If you haven't watched my psychic predictions, I talked about that earlier this year. It's tabbed at my front of my screen here. My cuticles are really annoying overall, so maybe you need to like get your nails done or your cuticles done, or maybe create something new with your hands here. I don't know, because I'm kind of picking at them, so maybe you're kind of picky about different things that you want to create during this time, or your options here overall. So 1221 is mirror number. It's 1221. That could be important for you to work with. But 33 is also gaining knowledge that helps humanity. You're loving, sympathetic, and kind-hearted, and a higher vibration is within you. When it comes to this Ascended Master, some have said it's associated with Kuan Yin, Saint Germain, and Jesus, so you might be called to work with those specifically during this time. I just noticed my voice getting kind of lower and scratchier and weird, so that might be going on for you specifically. But behind that abundance and prosperity and legit, you have a lot of psychic gifts here, and behind that, shut up. Instant manifestation with 11s here, okay? I knocked over this tarot deck, and yeah, you're being divinely guided and aligned by spirit. So work with your team here, okay? Sagittarius energy, you're really well grounded here. You have a lot of fortune, freedom, and happiness around the way. You will be potentially needing to work with someone on your psychic gifts. And really hone in on some downloads and some messages with this too, and kind of journal, write, but figure out what ways you really want to hone in on your clairvoyance, claircognizance, clairsentience, clairaudience, clairtangence, clairgustance. Like there's so many clairs here in particular. So really work on that during this time. I don't know why, but my throat is doing something weird, so hold on. I love these poppies, y'all. Okay, Cappies, back to you. Snow removal says my girlfriend's dangerously pregnant, Tito. I'm so sorry to hear that, snow removal. I will send you and her lots of thoughts and prayers after this read as well. So you have out of the Moonology deck, last quarter moon in Virgo, Spirit's asking you to pay attention to the details. And again, this is that smoke and mirror energy about like who's vibrationally, you know, on this timeline with you, who's not, and who's choosing, you know, making good choices in regards of the goodness of all, the goodness of others here, as well as like you doing this too. This is something where you need to pay attention to details with things that you might be changing. Like, yeah, I see you leaving the past behind here and unleash your kindest self here, okay? Full moon in Aquarius, be real with yourself. What is it that you want to step into, that you want to do with your life, your relationships, your spirituality, your purpose here? Some of you might be traveling or going to like a temple here. I don't know why that could be significant for you. Maybe you're even going to a meditation center, something in like spiritual community. But Spirit's really asking you to attend to all the details right now in regards of everything that's happening overall in your life, okay? Let's talk about, you might be going through throat chakra activations because my nose is dripping and it wasn't after. So yeah, thank you all for the 4 likes on this channel here. But in regards of the sexual energies, out of my Astro Sexy deck, we do have a sextile here, which is a very beautiful, harmonious aspect overall. And this is sexual growth, inspiration, cooperation, feeling encouraged, and things are within your reach. You could be 37. Maybe someone who's going to come towards you could have significant Mars in their chart, or be 27. But this is also where someone really knows what they want. They're going to go after it and get it and be very aggressive here. I'm not gonna lie, I feel like this could potentially happen after Mars retrograde, but for some of you this could be now too, because you do have the World card in the reverse, which is showing delays here specifically. You might also just not be moving forward with sexual partners. You might be holding yourself back. You might be delaying some sort of retreat or sex getaway, or goals aren't prioritized during this time. And for some of you, I do see you walking away from a person here with that because they're not prioritizing you. Oh, and then I dropped the World card, yeah, and it goes in the upright. And people who do prioritize you will actually feel like you're more connected in a sexual union and bond here, okay? But there's a lot of growth here overall. You may be inclined to go on a retreat to learn about your sexuality, sex education, maybe a swingers retreat here. I don't know. Just take what resonates for you, Capricorns, okay? So anyway, let's get into this read. You've got some very unique, different energies here overall. So if you got Capricorn in your chart, this read is for you. And I also could be talking to a cross-watcher with these like love spell energies too. So just be mindful of this. But what does my high vibrational Capricorn collective need to know on my channel, please here? What do they need to know, Spirit? What do they need to know? Also, happy new moon and happy lunar new year, okay? Most important message, please, for Capricorns. Most important message, please. Most important message, Capricorns. Thank you. You have first quarter moon in Aries. Yeah, Spirit wants you to step into your power, take the leadership role of your life, take action right now. Move in towards your goals and that solar plexus chakra. What did I say? So, Spirit's asking you to really step into the power, step into your confidence, be really self assured during this time. Be mindful of how you're showing up in situations, what you're also creating moving forward here. A lot of you, you know how I said how there's something about your back and they're doing like a back bend in this, right? Like a yoga pose and like opening up. That might be something good for you to do, especially with movement or grounding your energy. You're just getting connected to your body. If you feel like I need to ground down a little bit before I make these big steps and maybe shift timelines and move forward with these things coming into my life. By Aries season as well here, it feels like there's something where you're going to completely transform and change, and this has been building for a while. Like there's been a lot of momentum with this energy here. And there's something about you just being the one to take action on this, not relying on other people to move forward with your goals here. So really hone in on what is for you and what's not for you. Full moon in Pisces, we also have forgive here. So releasing with some people, letting go some people. You may also be forgiving yourself, maybe because I haven't stepped into this power sooner. I haven't stepped into this authenticity sooner. I haven't done this sooner. And Capricorns, you can be so hard on yourselves in the fact of like, well, do you realize all that you did? Like, do you really, really realize like all that you did by that full moon? A lot, okay? So this is something, yeah, work through your feelings here, okay? So feel them to heal them, cry, let things out if things have been tough here. But full moons are also very emotional times too. And I know this next full moon in Leo is not going to be a fun one. So if you're feeling emotional during this time, that's okay. Mars is impacting you, you know, the second most in regards of the retrograde right now. There might also be a Pisces that you need to forgive here, or just releasing and letting go. And I see a lot of you closing up some sort of cycle here by Pisces season, you know, into the actual astrology, like New Year specifically, with Aries season coming in, of you stepping into this passion and this purpose and releasing here. It's kind of like the real New Year energy. Like it doesn't necessarily happen on 1/1, right, Cappies? So give yourself some grace, give yourself some time, and give yourself some time to just reflect on some of these things here, okay? Most important messages for Capricorns, we will use the tea leaf for day-to-day messages. I love it. You got the pin. New job or career. They told me X marks the spot. Like it's a really good job. Maybe you have letter X in your name. Maybe that's in the job position title. I don't know. X-ray. Maybe you're in the medical field. Maybe you're getting an x-ray done. Tulip, great passion. What did I say about that? Yeah, you might be inclined to work with tulips during this time, but the passion energy, okay? And by spring, there's something really particular. And nest, I love it, okay? An emotionally secure, loving family is important to you. Ooh, there's something about September here. Shut up, goldfish. Increase in material or spiritual growth or wealth here. We love that. And news is on the way here overall, okay? Very beautiful. Birds flying. You have some news. Birds are messengers here. September. That's what signs? Virgo and Libra. Y'all can correct me in the chat if that's not right, but those could be in your chart or significant for you. But there's a lot of good news coming in during that time here, but your future outlook looks really awesome, really great here overall. Let's shuffle this and see what's going on with this. Eight of Wands. Yeah, you're going to be very busy in this new job here, in this career. Tell us about this. What do Capricorns need to know? We have Cups in the reverse. You do need to rest, recharge, take a break if you're moving from one career to another career, or if you're working multiple jobs and you're letting go of one thing. You know, I knew a Capricorn once who legit worked 4 different jobs and they like had no rest and no days off. So make sure you are resting and taking care of yourself. For some of you, this is like doing work in the background of like you being the spiritually divine, guided, psychic, medium, healer, Reiki practitioner, practitioner, shaman, astrologer, energy healer. There's so many different labels. So yeah, Queen of Pentacles in the reverse here. You are trying to manifest more money, but you're not telling everybody what you want to do with this in particular. And you might be saving up some money here in order to move forward in a new career overall. Some of you, this is those collaborations again, more, okay? Yeah, we are also in the year of the 9. Yes, of the snake here. Yes, I talked about that in my psychic predictions reads too, okay? And Knight of Wands and 8 of Cups. You're not fully moving forward with this yet, but this is something that you are very passionate about. I feel like you can't really tell people about this, yeah, because of what you're manifesting, the Magician card and the High Priestess. Okay, y'all, do you know that you are a high priestess? You are a magician. You are a master manifester. You are the psychic. You are this intuitive soul here that's watching this on my channel. I don't know who this resonates with, but literally, or high priest, whatever. It's good. You're keeping your manifestations quiet here because I can see that maybe you've dealt with people who don't actually believe in you in the past. They don't believe that if you do something because you love it, that you can make money. They've been really hard on you or really down on certain things here overall. And this is about you moving forward. And with what you said, Tito, in the chat, the year of the 9 is the year of moving forward with yourself, with your goals. And astrologically, the moon has been in the number 9. The moon is the most emotional sign here overall. And you are being guided by your emotions here, but also trying to ground them down and make the most logical decisions for you, Capricorns. And this is something where you are going to close and end some things. And again, by Aries season. And not even that. Again, I've been saying this on my channel for a while. Some people will be going through breakups sooner. Breakups with a lover, a partner, a friends of benefits, a F buddy, a job, you know, a different job, a career, whatever. And so for some of you, a marriage and family members and just breaking up the bad and the old in order to make room for the new and the bigger blessings that are coming in. You're going through a big transformation right now, Capricorns, and I love it and I'm here for it. And again, you might be also inclined to work with the moon phases during this time here. Maybe working with the one that you were born under could be really good for you, for psychic work or spiritual work, whatever you identify with overall. You're protected. You are divinely guided down this path here, okay? You have Sagittarius, and then you have Cancer, and you have Gemini, Virgo energy. Those could be in your charts. Those could be important seasons that you get these messages from Spirit here overall. Is very beautiful. And the year of the snake here too, everybody. So moving forward into this, okay? So really, it's very, very beautiful. I love this energy for you. Trust yourself and pay attention to the angel numbers around you. And there's also something about Poseidon, you know, is the, with that Ascended Master 11, is the Greek god of like changing up of the water and you know, making waves here and changes overall. And so there's something about maybe weather. Maybe you're someone who's really good at being able, maybe you have that psychic gift and ability. I don't remember what it's called off the top of my head, where you can manipulate weather like specifically to change here. So just take what resonates with you. But yes, thank you, Tito. Definitely smash the like button, hit subscribe bell. Let me know what resonates in the chat below too, and say hi. I know there's 8 of you in here, 7 of you in here. Tell me about this great passion. What do Capricorns need to know? This is beautiful, okay? Seven of Pentacles in the reverse here, okay? You might be leaving something out with the old, in with the new. Yeah, you're going to be collaborating with a group of people. Kindred souls is what they're telling me. Moving forward on manifesting something in a group setting here. Some of you, you might be inclined to also take maybe a mini road trip or vacation, like I said earlier, if you're bouncing from one job to the next. Oh, this is what I was saying. I'm channeling and talking about like 3 different things at once, y'all. So I knew a Capricorn once who had 4 different jobs, and I knew someone else who had Capricorn in their chart. I don't remember the placement. They were like, yeah, I was an umpire, and I was a special education teacher, and I was a bartender, and I did this, and I was just like, holy cow. And I was like, aren't you tired okay? And they're like, no, it's actually kind of nice. Like you go from one job to another job to another job. It's kind of like a break. So there's something about the break here. So if you're working multiple jobs, do take some breaks here. Yeah, especially with how much you are really mastering with your craft here. I want you to make sure you take time for yourself with the Eight of Pentacles in the reverse and the Seven of Pentacles in the reverse. There might also be some friends or community outings or groups to like get you out of your house a little bit as well, to make sure that you kind of shift up the energies and share your passions with others, but those that you trust in this kind of soul spiritual community. Four of Wands in the reverse. There are family members and friends who are not supporting you, but you're going to do it anyway. Cancerian energy, Chariot card. It's going to be successful, and you know this, and you're freeing yourself from any lack, any scarcity mindset, any limitations here. And Seven of Wands here. Some people don't want you to succeed in this. They want you to they want you to fall flat on your face. Really? Well, Capricorn, never wish on their downfall, because they always create and they always pick themselves back up here. And you might be seeing hummingbirds as a sign specifically here, but you're like, I'm going to create what I want here because I know what I love and what I'm passionate. And I'm done. And maybe you're giving up 1, 2, 3 jobs or even a couple streams of income here. And for others of you, you might be breaking up with certain types of business partners, collaborations to move forward in ones that are good for you with your connections overall. But you're creating what you want. It's like a blank canvas here. You might be painting, you might be artistic, you might also be selling some sort of like work or art here. The Nest, the Fool card in the reverse here, okay? Careful. Hold up. An emotionally secure family is important to you, okay? Two of Cups in the upright. Okay, interesting. So some of you have been waiting for some sort of like family that has been there for you. That's been a really healthy type of connection here. Like you trust them, they trust you. There's a balance of like, labor. They're telling me labor here, division of labor in the household home, like giving and receiving here, also doing chores, tasks, but there's also equal give and take in this relationship, in this family as well. I also see this being a balance of finances, like someone bringing money in as well, more money in, and maybe this was something that could have been difficult for you in the past with maybe exes. Maybe they tried to take from you and it made you maybe feel isolated or foolish, or like you couldn't trust people, or like you had to close yourself off from others, or like you were not understood here, okay? I don't know why they're showing me like Zoolander here, like being kind of like, what? Like feeling dumbfounded in the past, like maybe feeling like someone took advantage of you or like your energies overall. But you're moving into a better connection here overall. And Eight of Wands, you're probably going to be moving in with this person. Yeah, Four of Cups in the upright. This could be September or whatever. Just take what resonates with you. Yeah, Six of Swords, you did have to leave people out in the past here, and you were dealing with some sort of, individual who really was for some sort of soul contract where it was done and all tied up. And maybe this was someone you were married to. You could have had kids with them, child custody battles here, but it's like you release this and now you're kind of like recreating this emotional like nest overall at home, and it could have drained your finances, but there you go. Empress in the upright. And oh my God, Taurus, Emperor, Empress, you're moving into some divine masculine and feminine energy here. And Three of Wands, you've had to make a lot of moves in order to get here too, and a lot of you will be moving in with this person. Congratulations. Libra, double Taurus energy, that's beautiful, Capricorn. So very, very beautiful. These are great cards here overall. You have a lot to be excited about here, okay? Yeah, the Devil card in the upright. This is something where you are showing up and really kind of contemplating, like, how do I move forward with this divine purpose? Maybe staying stuck for a purpose and a reason here to be able to move forward with some things. Currently bound to a situation in order to move through some things. Ten of Wands in the reverse to close up some sort of cycle. I do see maybe needing to rest, being burnt out here, but Queen of Wands, you're being really smart about your moves and you're wise about your moves here, okay? Okay. Fly, a period of ill health, depression here, okay? Take care of your health, take care of your wealth, take care of your mind, and everything else will check out. And maybe that's something why I picked up on like your shoulders and everything. Axe, there's forces working against you. We already got that, but it doesn't even work out here. Yeah, casket, this person's dead to you. You could also be grieving the loss of some sort of friendship here, or someone in your life that's just not meant to be there anymore, because maybe you knew they were doing spells on you or against you. A boastful or an arrogant person that you should not cross here. I feel like you're just in your own energy, and people can just try to cast their spells, do what they want, let them believe what they want to believe, and you're just content. I knocked over this deck. You got someone spying on you. Could be a fire sign here. So maybe block any fake accounts, get off social media, do what you gotta do if you're on there, or just block any phone numbers, just fake people, okay? Let's move on. We had independence as I split the deck here. A lot of you want to be independent, maybe financially free on your own here, leaving some sort of job or career, doing something brand new here, a new opportunity is coming in. Loss overall. Yeah, you see this weather overall. You're not happy in some sort of position. Some of you might have lost a job here. A job loss might make it difficult for you to stay in control of your money here. This is the past position, so you will have to work really hard to make ends meet. Let's see what's going on with that. Unrealistic. A job that you're in might also be unrealistic for you. It might be something where, like, I'm driving from the city to the country, and then before you know it, I'm spending too much money on gas or something like that. They're like, point out the travel. But for others of you, this is like you just need a plan. You need a bigger vision with this plan, but also pay attention to the details and enact some sort of powerful game plan moving forward, like working with someone here that could help you with this. Set yourself up for success. Make sure you're also setting realistic financial goals here overall, right? Next level, be a boss. Okay, so for a lot of you too, it's unrealistic to be working in a corporate setting as well here. For some of you, this is because they also gave me like the energy of like ADHD, ADHD, whatever. Like you might be neurosexy specifically, and it doesn't feel like it's the healthiest work environment for your mental health here. Or this is something where you may have gone through a job loss, but you deep down inside knew, yeah, it wasn't realistic for me to stay here. Like I'm meant to be my own boss, and I don't want to be micromanaged in some sort of career setting here. You're either about to take your finances to the next level, or it's time that you do. Your finances will improve soon, and there's a chance of something extra in the air here. Yes. And then we have voice. I mentioned something about my voice kind of changing, y'all. So your throat chakra might be activated. You could start a podcast. You might be like just even taping yourself here. But yeah, we do have the creative overall. You might be doing some creative endeavors here in regards of your business, doing things online here, making things, being a web designer, meeting with people online. But your voice, maybe even talking to people, helping people. You could be in PR, doing something in public relations. You could be also starting like your own YouTube channel or podcast. Maybe you thought about that for a while. Do it. Ace of Pentacles, last card on the table here. Like, be your own boss. This is an opportunity for you to make more money here. Why not, right? Tell me about this loss. What's this about? This could also be a partner or a spouse losing a job, or maybe you lost someone's some sort of income here. Oh my god, what the hell? Queen of Pentacles in the upright. Okay. Justice in the reverse, and Page of Wands in the reverse, Two of Wands in the upright. I think some of you walked away from some sort of position because the contract wasn't actually reflecting how much they said they would pay you. And they're trying to say, well, you're a little green for this job or this position. And you're like, no, I'm not. Do you see this person's beard? Like, I'm wise AF here. So if you're not going to pay me, I'm going to choose to go elsewhere. So Capricorns, I see you having like some money in your bank account. Rainbows are really signifying hope for you during this time here. And pink flowers here. So you might want to get some pink flowers in your house to really say that I trust. A spirit's sending you some signs with this too. And maybe even if you see petals like outdoor or in nature, even photos or even a painting somewhere, there's just something about that. Like you're really standing your ground. It's like they're lost, this company, and you're going to do something bigger and better, and they're going to be hating. Yeah, King of Cups in the upright, Five of Swords, the Sun card. You're meant to be out there more, okay? You're going to be happier with something you create here. Page of Cups in the upright overall. You're being divinely guided to not be in spaces where they're trying to fight you so hard when you know what you're worth here and you're very confident. You could be dealing with a Leo overall. Don't have to be, or Aries or Sagittarius or a water sign. Tell me about unrealistic. So interesting. I feel like you have some savings and it's like, fine, and investments, and you're not telling these bosses that, but you're like, fine, I'm gonna go bet on myself and choose to do something that I love, and I'm still gonna make income on repeat here. Okay, Knight of Pentacles sideways here. There's something about having a business plan here. Knight of Pentacles is like a slow moving energy, taking things one step at a time, attending to all the details. For those of you that want to be your own boss in particular, getting things legal, getting things up and running here. This could also be an opportunity that comes in from a fellow earth sign that is like being talked about, or you're being talked about, but it's like delayed. What is this? Unrealistic. Nine of Cups in the reverse. Someone's talking about you drunk. And they're trying to big you up, but it like makes them look bad if they're saying like, yeah, we should hire on Capricorn for this. And their boss is like, no, if you're saying this while drinking or whatever, like someone might be talking shit about you and your money, or what you're doing is stupid or unrealistic. This could be a Virgo. Pisces, oh my God, energy. I was just going to say with the South Node in Virgo and the Hanged Man, the North Node in Pisces, this is you surrendering to the divine and leaving. Eight of Cups, Seven of Pentacles, and then Ace of Pentacles wants to show itself, and then the Queen of Swords. This is you surrendering individuals and workspaces that say, oh, I have your back, I have your back. And you see this? Like, no. They're moving forward. They got their stuff, and they're moving on here. They're trusting and looking to the moon that something better is out there overall. And the gossip and lies that this person may be spread about you because they're actually jealous because they don't know what you're up to, it's because you're very wise and strategic, and there's an owl symbolizing that. And you have, be a boss, Capricorn, Aries energy, Ace of Pentacles here, okay? You have money. You are going to be manifesting more money here. This is kind of the energy of the law of attraction, because I feel like this is a lot of projection energies, but this is something where you're like, okay, I can lose that job. I have my savings. I have my 401k. I have this to rely on. I have that to rely on. And it's not scaring you. Like you're not in any lack mindset or mentality, but people project that onto you almost. But then there's also like this unrealistic part of manifestation where you're like, I'm always receiving money. I make money every single day. Money comes to me in beautiful ways. Money flows easily to me. Capricorns, like that is such an easy one. I learned this one, and maybe you need to hear this. There's a beautiful pink sunset outside. So like sunsetting, like you're done on these different jobs, whatever, that are unrealistic for you. And there's a sunset on this card. So watch out for the signs here. But I learned this. Her name's Mary Kate on YouTube. She does subliminals, and she talked about like, just even writing money things, you know, every single day. You can do it multiple times a day. Some people will do 3 times, some people will do 1 time, but that can be something where you write a money affirmation and you just, you know, even if you don't believe it, you slowly are reprogramming that subconscious, which runs 95% of what we do every single day, and doing it right when you wake up and right before you go to bed when your brain's in theta could be really good to rewire this. So there's almost like this manifestation of you manifesting manifesting more money, you bossing up in your money mindset here and moving forward on this and taking action. And it's going to be big by Aries season. You're going to be well known, Capricorns, for whatever it is that you're doing. There's a big contract here. And it's like that energy of like you almost have to be delusional or crazy to like manifest something big here. And that's what you're doing. What's this be a boss energy? I mean, you have the Ace of Pentacles and the Emperor card here, but let's see what's going on. Okay, Six of Wands in the reverse. You almost don't believe that you can do it here. You feel like you aren't deserving of success here. So you need to really work on reprogramming your thoughts. You might be like, oh yeah, I'm up for that promotion to be the boss, but like I'm not going to get it. Harry over there is much better. Or Lydia over there. Or Chris or Sam or John or Matt. And then you block a blessing here. King of Pentacles in the reverse. Capricorns, be careful of what you're saying here. And Ten of Pentacles here. It's like, yeah, Spirit's saying like, okay, well, if you don't want this and you don't believe in yourself, then I'm going to give that to someone else, okay? Have the strength and courage to work on any depressive issues and mindset that's influencing your money and finances and career during this time, because you have a lot coming. Spirit wants to give this to you. And for others of you, this is like some sort of job opportunity of like a promotion falling through potentially because you're meant to just be your own boss, you know. Capricorns, let's be real. You are the boss of the zodiac, and I don't think you actually like being micromanaged or working for other people. But Page of Pentacles, again, anxiety, mental health, work on it. And 9-9 there. There's that independence here. When you work on your mindset, your mental health, and your wellness, and you are naturally attracting more money here, you're going to get a wish fulfillment. So this is the year of you moving forward, stepping into your purpose, stepping into your power. And again, speak what you do want into existence and create the life that you want to have moving forward, okay? Don't be so hard on yourself, Cappies. Maybe some of you need to get grounded and work with your team here. Yeah, Eight of Swords in reverse. Come out of any self-imposed restriction. How are you holding yourself back from not taking opportunities? Ace of Cups in the reverse. That could definitely be divinely yours. But get grounded with your spiritual team, your guides here specifically, to make the best choices for you. Scorpio energy here overall. Maybe channel when the moon's in Scorpio. I don't know. Or maybe you've got Scorpio in your chart or in that placement. Gaia here. Get grounded. What did I say? Spend time in nature, heal, soothe, be grouped. You might be also working with nature. That could be good for you. The universe is working with you to believe in its subtle magnetism to guide you here, okay? I don't know what Roman numerals that is, but it's X1X on that, like... You cannot see it, can you? So that could be an important number for you. I don't know. Maybe you have a tattoo of Roman numerals. I don't know. Maybe you're getting a tattoo. Spirit's saying yes, take action on your goals. Whatever your question is telling you, Spirit's saying go for it. So if you had a specific question in regards of money, finances, career, Spirit's like do it here, okay? We are comfortable, but you will be rich. That came out in Aries as well. But nothing will change if you don't take action or let the opportunity pass you by. So really work with the law of attraction here as well overall. Let's get into relationships. So you got somebody creeping on you. Oh, I think they like me. Better yet, I know. Okay. So just be mindful of who's in your energies at this time. Mercury retrograde. Interesting. We are in a Mars retrograde. Mercury retrograde happens later. But what did I say about electronic issues at the beginning? I couldn't even say hi to y'all in the chat and type something up. Review everything. There might be just some natural communication issues going on right now during this time. We also have Mercury in Aquarius, so this might also be a lot of invites going out there, whatever. Your social life, you know, connections, communities. What else? What did I just say? Okay, so Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and you have a liar. Jesus fucking Christ, y'all. That came out in Aries read. Water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. What's going on with this Mercury retrograde energy with relationships? What do Capricorns need to know, please? Page of Wands in the reverse. Someone younger than you, or, you know, this could be something Aries, Leo, Sagittarius wanting to come back around for a hookup here. Page of Pentacles. Maybe multiple people, yeah, coming to you, or you're rejecting this person, Capricorn, in the reverse. You might have known somebody. This is like an ex-friend or someone from childhood as well, too. Yeah, they're going to want to talk to you here overall. Two of Pentacles. You might consider it moving forward with them. This is something where, though, like, this person might have really been at a distance from you for a long time, and you might have been like, where you been? Where you been? You know, kind of energy. And you might give them another second chance here overall just to connect and communicate. I'm not going to lie, I don't feel like this is a date energy. I feel like this is more related to a family member, a friend, or an ex-loved one. And I see you kind of weighing out the pros and cons of, like, do I actually let this person back in my life? Have they shown up for me? Have I talked to them, you know, in years? When was the last time we did talk? Was it during a Mercury retrograde? And that might be the warning here, where Spirit's saying, like, hey, remember, they only reached out like this time or this amount of times, or it was like during the sign here. The number 19. Oh, thank you, Tito, for that. Yeah, so 19, breaking down to a 10, closing up cycles with career to get the brand new beginnings and opportunities. I love that. King of Cups in the reverse. Yeah, for some of you, this could be someone like a parental figure or like an aunt, or uncle, whatever. And full card, yeah, an Aquarius season. It's going to happen during the season, I'm telling you. I think you're going to say no. You're like, I'm not foolish. I'm not letting you back into my life here. You can't literally, Capricorn, Devil card in the reverse. You're not being bound to this individual. It's like you're cutting this tie. Tell me about this air sign energy. What does Capricorns need to know about air signs and relationships? Three of Pentacles here. What did I say? Invites, groups, community, networks here. This might also be an opportunity to make some money, or even, like I said before, go on a road trip. Maybe doing something with fun, painting here overall. Ooh, you might be going on a road trip to like a wedding or some sort of group event, celebration here. Ooh, I don't like that. Oh, Capricorns. Okay. Some of you going to be road tripping out to like some sort of event wherever, maybe traveling vacation to maybe go visit family members, friends at a distance, whatever it might be though. Something negative happens on this trip here. This might be a karmic individual, real fortune, you know, that's from a past life or whatever. That's part of your blood relative family or your chosen family here. For others of you, this is someone who might also be, trying to take some sort of money from you or something that you have here overall. Just take what resonates with you. For others of you, this is 10-10 energy, needing to close up a major cycle in regards to relationships. And I feel like you may also be losing somebody. 10 of Pentacles in the reverse. Death card energy. It could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. It could be those seasons here. We have Sagittarius showing up overall. You might be going to a funeral, like a celebration of life here. Maybe this person painted a lot. Maybe they danced a lot. Maybe they sang a lot. Maybe they were creative. Maybe they were someone who, tell me, like matriarch of the family, like, or patriarch, like the last person in the family line or lineage. Two of Swords in the reverse. You don't actually see this happening here. Judgment. There's going to be some sort of like will here with the contract. I'm telling you, the money is not what you wished for overall, but there is something about it being protected for you, or someone protecting like your stake in a will. Scorpio energy. What's this liar? Liar in this relationship. What is this? Five of Pentacles. Someone being fake, acting like they don't have money, acting like they're depressed, acting like they can't go out with you, acting like they can't pay for stuff. Did you see that? Queen of Swords. They're telling you lies. They're trying to manipulate you and psychologically abuse you. They go to their beat of their own drum. But you see through this. You're smart enough to know about this. You're smart enough to really understand when this is happening as well here. You could also hear the beats of a drum, like if and when this person's trying to lie to you. And then you feel it like in your body, specifically like your heart. Like, you know, when you get the vibrations when you go to a concert or something like that here. and then you feel that kind of energy, it's like that's a cue. Pay attention to your body, because this person's acting like a victim, something in their life, woe is me energy, maybe getting kicked out of their home for some of you. Hierophant in the reverse, it could be a Taurus or an ex, or happening during Taurus season. For some of you, they got fired from their job, Aries, from a boss here. And Knight of Cups here, I don't see you throwing them a bone here. I feel like this person has been someone who has been in love with you in the past, or someone that does still love you, but also holds resentment and feelings towards you, because you are someone who knows what they're doing in life here. And because you are just such a spiritual soul and a natural healer, this person naturally gets something from your energy. But spirits like power up and take charge in this situation. Tell this person no. They might try to pull a fast one on you in regards of like trying to get back in your good graces or within your family. Like, can I stay with you? Can I stay with your family? Can I come and work with you? Can I work for you? Can I do this here? Okay. Knight of Cups in the reverse. This person could have a lot of childhood or teenage trauma or wounding patterns here. They could have also experienced a lot of emotional abuse overall, and they might be trying to use some sort of tactics to come back around. There's just something about this, okay? The World card, ex-lover, what did I say? Careful of people watching you, Capricorn, overall. Yeah, it could be a Leo here. Again, this person is trying to manipulate you, though. They're very egotistical. They have a lot of pride. They're not humble. Could be multiple Leos, too. You have a lot of individuals here. And this is someone who you had love for at one point in time, but the choice is you're choosing yourself. You're choosing your success here. You're choosing your happiness here. And see how I said, and again, there's like a gong, and gongs, when you typically hit them, it's like that big vibration here. And this person might try to sleep with you in order to gain some sort of success or money from you, because the World card is success. It's going around the whole tarot major arcana deck. And so they think that you can just come around and they can come for like a free pass here. Yeah, Seven of Wands in the reverse. It doesn't work. And Page of Swords, you might be talking to them about this, and they're going to be holding themselves back and then potentially try to say something hurtful to you again. They're kind of lying about you, and they're lying about other people. They're lying about how people stole from them. People took their money. People took advantage of them. Six of Swords. But really, like, you're like, no, I see all the potential in you. Like, that's crap. Why are you telling me that? Why are you lying here? Fool card in the upright. You're moving away from this person. Some of you might need to move away from this person. For others of you, yeah, you don't need them to know where you're at, where you're living, anything like this. Eight of Cups in the reverse. They are so stuck in the past patterns, and they have a lot of healing to do here, okay? Very interesting. Open your heart. This came up for Aries again, too. You will attract more love for those singles out there. And intimacy, we got some sexual chemistry or reminiscing. I feel like that's this other person. I feel like that's these other people. Yeah, confession. I think someone's going to tell you that they like you here, try to approach you. Overall, we've been saying this intuitively, but luck is on your side for those of you that are looking for love and singles out there. Maybe go for it. Maybe you're the one confessing, and you have been very patient, but you have been also working on some things. Let's get into your sexual energies. Woo, this is a long read, Capricorns. Capricorns, what do they need to know, please? Aquarius, you got an affirmation. You could be 53. I embrace my sexuality, uniqueness, and keep growing my sexual comfort zone. That could be important for you to be able to do during Aquarius season here, growing your comfort zone overall. Sixth house, and really prioritizing working hard in your relationship or the relationship with yourself. Just slowing down, having time with yourself, engaging in pleasure and intimacy, and maybe even sex if you want to. And you've got beautiful. A new beginning is being created. A conjunction here, and relationships are affecting you now. You have 88 showing up, and then you also have Pisces. I lean into my sexual imagination to manifest magical experiences. Overall, bottom of the deck, you got Mercury again. So there's something about Mercury. The retrogrades, the curiosities, the things about sex, just whatever here, okay? Let's shuffle this out. But that's 29, breaking down to an 11 here. So you might be manifesting some new things with sex. talking about this, trying some new things out specifically. Someone might also be texting you and communicating you with that here. For others of you that are in committed partnerships or relationships, I see you really working on your goals here overall. Tell me about growing. Death to rebirth transformation. You are growing out of any old patterns of sex, of doing different things. Some of you are really enacting sexual boundaries. It's very beautiful. This is also not tolerating less than you deserve with sexual connections with people. Page of pleasure sideways. So this might also, for some of you, if you have kids, you might be saying stop using kids as an excuse here. Overall, for us not to have sex, intimacy, pleasure here, you could be dealing with a Scorpio. You could have Scorpio in your chart here. But for a lot of you, this is like playful, fun energy here. Doing something fun, going out on new dates here. Also a lot of physical intimacy with the earth sign. 10 of pleasures in the reverse. What did I say? Pentacles. Some of you are divorcing a sexual partner who you have children with, okay, who are just married. Others of you, there's some sort of disconnection with your sexual connection within your partner or partners if you have multiple, even if you're married here. This is closing up and ending a cycle here, or trying to really talk about trouble brewing in your relationship overall and in your marriage and it not being prioritized and maybe wanting this to be prioritized here, okay? 7 of seductions in the reverse. Oh, someone's not being truthful about something here. For some of you, this is like there was some sort of affair that happened and maybe they got this other person pregnant. It's not going to happen for everyone. Yeah, 10 of seductions, 10-10. Wow. Capricorns, you're really needing to close up a cycle, a relationship, and break up with somebody soon. You're not getting what you deserve in this relationship. You're not being thought of. You are not being respected in your sexual and relational boundaries here. This person is not prioritizing you. I don't like that. Some of you are really just working on your sexual healing here during this time. If you have been cheated on, or if there was something sneaky going on around your back here as well. This could also be, you know, this idea of like, yeah, this person admitting to you, like, I was manipulating you sexually by trying to use the kids as an excuse to not have sex, or saying I'm tired, or really trying not to prioritize this. And it's really sad. I like want to cry for you. Ace of ecstasy. Yeah, cups in the reverse here. There's delays. Hierophant. You're going to break up with this person in the reverse. 8 of ecstasy cups. Like you walk away from them. See? Hierophant in the reverse. 8 of ecstasy. You walk away from this person. This person might also just be emotionally looping in their head. Like they're so stuck maybe in their feelings here that it influences then their psychological state, their mental health state, and then they loop and then they can't get out of that loop. And it's not that they can't, they won't. And so they have to really try to figure out some of their own things if they are emotionally unavailable. Why is this happening? And some of you maybe have needed to go to marriage counseling or sex therapy for years, but you've never done it. Others of you, this is something where you could be working or dealing with the Taurus here too, but I do see you walking away from this person. And if not now, then maybe later, but maybe you need to watch my psychic predictions video for more on that. But a lot of you, you might also be building the confidence to walk away from a sexual connection that's just not good for you in order to grow your sexual comfort zone here overall. This is like the classic energy of like one person having a higher sexual libido than the other person, and then like the other person, I'm not going to take that specifically, is just stuck and they don't actually invest in the sexual wellness, or they don't actually invest in the wellness of their marriage and the health of their marriage here, okay? And that's why this working hard in relationships might be showing up, because maybe you've been the one working on this, Capricorn, but like relationships are a 2-way street, or even a 3-way or a 4-way or whatever, depending on your relationship. Tell me about 6th house. Seven of Pleasures in the reverse. This person is not prioritizing you and you're sexually frustrated. There's a lack of sex going on in your relationship. And if your Mars is in Capricorn where it's exalted, whew, that's a rough one. Again, yeah, Nine of Pleasures. You might be going to the sex shop by yourself or store. Like, you're like, all right, well, I'm not able to have sex with my partner, so I'm just going to do it with myself here. You might also be kinky, and this person may not explore BDSM kink with you, okay? But there's some sort of sexual wish coming true. I feel like this is you choosing yourself here. It's kind of like Miley Cyrus energy. I know she's bisexual, but she's like, I love myself enough that I know what to do to make me feel satisfied here. So why do I ever need to rely on a partner? Like, the best type of sex is when I have it with myself. So I don't know if you're adopting that mindset here. Yeah, Five of Desires. A lot of you are really sexually frustrated here and stressed. And there's a lot of anger with this. And you might be comparing your sex lives to other people. We have Page of Cups here. Overall, someone might be talking to you about this. They might be trying to make up to you about this, like by Valentine's Day here. If you can see that. Happy Valentine's Day. There is some good news coming in with this, but I do see needing to work through any anger, work through any emotional upset here. You could be dealing with a water sign, but this is about you also needing to stay optimistic for some of you. Six of Pleasures in the upright to have a balanced lover partnership here. And Knight of Pleasures, they're actually prioritizing you. They actually want to move forward with you. They actually want to recommit to you sexually, relationally, taking action with you, okay? Tell me about this new beginning. Maybe you've just been in a dry spell for a while and now they're trying to move forward, do nice things for you, cuddle you, spoon you, engage in more foreplay. Knight of Seduction's in the reverse. What the heck, guys? Y'all, what is happening, Capricorns? I don't understand this. Oh, well, I mean, stalled libido. I do. Mars, retrograde. Okay. So with Knight of Seductions in the reverse, this is a delay of someone trying to ask you out, work on sex goals together, talk to you about new ideas in regards of sexuality. They're really struggling mentally with sex and not making any decisions. Three of Seductions. Oh my God. Three of Swords in the upright. Oh, Capricorns, there was a third party situation. It was sexual in nature. They try to rationalize this conversation here in regards of, well, I used birth control, Seven of Desires. Well, I used birth control. I did all these things here. I thought it would be okay. And then Empress in the reverse here, Libra, Taurus energy. Someone potentially gets pregnant here. And that's the new beginning that they go with this new person here overall. Temperance in the reverse here. And Magician. This is probably why they tried to cast this love spell over you for you to come back to them. Meanwhile, Sun card in the reverse, they effed around and you found out here. And Desire discrepancies. Capricorns, what the... There's an unplanned pregnancy and that's this new beginning that's deeply affecting you. So conjunctions in a birth chart, they can be good new beginnings, they can be bad new beginnings. Take what resonates with you. Some of you might also lose a baby, but this person is so unhinged and so ungrounded and unbalanced that you are connected to that they're like, well, I still want to be there for that person emotionally. And you're like, the F you do. Like, you said you loved me and casting spells and wanting to connect with me, but your actions speak louder than words here. And Spirit's shining a light on you and exposing your ass here. This is freaking weird. There's the yin and the yang energies that are just off. A lot of you are in a really unhealthy connection here. Someone might try to cover this up overall about like some sort of affair that happened even if this person doesn't get pregnant. But there's something here. For some of you, this is just sexual stagnancy and then trying new things, but they don't work here. And then this person just goes back feeling like they have no libido, talking about their hormonal changes here, not actually doing anything to make things better here. Like, they're sexually depressed and they might be also repressing or hiding their sexual identity from you, but being like, that's okay, can we just go out on dates and do these things here? They may be asexual. Capricorns, I don't know who this is for. This is such oddball energy, like I said at the beginning here. So just take what resonates with you. I hope this doesn't resonate with any of you here overall. For seductions, again, that's like the bed card. Somebody slept with somebody here, okay? Magician card. I'm telling you, this person's trying to do magic over you, and it just like does not work here. You're like, cut the crap. Cut the crap. Five of Desires, Wands in the upright. You're like, shut up. Like, you're making me so angry to the point where I'm gonna have to laugh at you because you're that delusional, okay? This is so odd. And Capricorns, just please be mindful. All the nice. All the reads in regards to the sexual energies in the past couple weeks have just been so freaking weird, specifically, and it's Mars retrograde, I feel like. Pisces here. Again, you could have Pisces in your chart. You could be dealing with a Pisces here, but wanting to be able to snuggle partners. Some of you just need to focus on your feelings first and pay attention to any red flags here. Some of you, there could be an affair that happened at work, or some sort of connection that you meet at work, Capricorn. So pay attention to that, Lilith. There's some shadow work, dark femininity showing up sexually with affairs and fears here overall. Okay. Let's end this. This has been a very interesting read, Capricorn. I don't know who's in your energy. Guard it, protect it, do what you got to do with everything here, okay? Thank you for supporting me in the chat, everyone. It's just super interesting. Send this to any caps who might resonate with this. Okay. Victorious. You are on the right path. Everything is working out in your favor. Success is the only outcome. Congratulations, Capricorn. You're moving out of these dark energies, things that backfired, and manifesting plenty. Mediumship. Some of you are a psychic medium, or you're being called to meet with them, but the other side is sending you signs and messages. They want to speak to you. So work with your ancestors, your angels, your guides, your spiritual team here. Solar plexus chakra. This came up in Aries too. Again, work on your self-confidence, your self-esteem, and assert yourself during this time here overall. Receiving. Ask for what you need because you are about to receive. Yes, be in that divine feminine receiving mode here. Blessings, miracles, success, and abundance are yours here. Very beautiful. Pay attention to the signs, the synchronicities, angel numbers here overall with music and what your guides are telling you. Another 11. In past lives, you may be inclined to work with a medium or an Akashic Records reader or a hypnotherapist, or do a past life regression or a birth chart reading to understand what past life lessons you have to integrate into this lifetime here, okay? Heart. Listen to your your body, mind, heart, and gut intuition for what you truly want in life. Higher realms, you are definitely going through some spiritual ascension, awakening symptoms, Capricorn. And we have meditate. We discussed that throughout your read here. So get grounded, connect with your home, connect with spirit daily, figure out what kind of tools and practices you really want to use during this time. And again, another 11 there overall. So definitely watch from the beginning. If you did not watch this whole read, I feel like we went on a roller coaster ride, Capricorn. So thank you all for the 6 likes. So if you were like, what the heck did Jackie just say in that entire read, y'all? Come back and rewatch it and let me know what does or doesn't resonate or how this plays out for you, because I'm very curious about it too. I have no clue who these energies are for, but Capricorn, congratulations. You are moving out of lack into lots. You are manifesting a lot, and nobody can cast these spells over you. Nobody can stop you. You're going to be all the way up here. Make sure, if you are here for this read or love my channel here, definitely like this video. It does help me grow and in the algorithm too. too, and I appreciate that so much on YouTube. And definitely smash subscribe here as well. Thank you, Tito. I'm like, oh my God, what the hell just happened here? It's a whirlwind, Cappies, but I love all of you. You are one of the most supportive signs here on my channel, so I really do appreciate you. Like, you and Scorpio and Cancers are really, 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 really freaking supportive overall, and some other signs too. But I just want to say thank you, thank you, thank you. Tito, thank you for the confirmation. You know, a Cappy going through that. I appreciate this so much. Definitely send them this read if you feel divinely aligned too. Thank you for the 7 likes, Capricorns. I love you. I'm excited to do your read again next time just to see what the hell happened. Played out here. I'm not gonna lie here, okay? But Capricorns, again, check the other placements in your chart. We do holistic reads on my channel here, so if you're inclined to click on any of those reads, definitely check them out. I love you. As always, stay shameless, boo, and I will see you next time. Bye, Tito.